What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. Today I've got another great video on a place to farm loot in Destiny. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. Robbie from the Beastly Thought Show showed me this last night, and I gotta say I was fairly impressed once I found it. Earlier this week I showed you another place to farm loot on Earth. This one here is on the moon, and frankly it's a little more fun because it's a little more interactive than just firing into a cave over and over again. So it's really easy to find. All you have to do is go to the Dark Beyond mission on the moon. I'm gonna set the level to a fairly easy level because I'm doing this solo just to make the video. But last night we were playing 3 players. We were playing on level 20, and it was easy enough. We actually got 2 legendaries. There were 3 people playing for about an hour, and we got 2 legendary drops out of it. And it's just a kind of a fun way to loot. It's a little bit more fun than just firing into a cave. So I'm gonna get the mission started. I'll be right back. I'll show you what to do. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, we're on the moon. Now all we're gonna do is just follow the mission until we get to the big gate where we first go underground. So let's just start the mission up. I'll put this on fast forward so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can see what I do to get to the right place and where I come upon the loot farming opportunity. So I'll put this on fast forward and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're here. This is basically the spot where we're gonna loot. When the enemies start coming, when I walk up here, I'm gonna start a cutscene. But when the enemies start coming out, they're gonna come out of this big gate, and there'll be a lot of smaller enemies plus a knight. And what you want to do is kind of stand up here and just fire into them as they're coming out of the gate, being careful not to kill the knight as he comes out. So let's start this cutscene up. I'll skip past this cutscene because I'm sure you've already seen it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. The cutscene is over, and as you can see, the doors are opening, and we're just going to get a ton of enemies running out of this door, and we're just going to fire into them. There's going to be some acolytes, some thrall, and the knight that I told you about earlier. So we're just going to shoot into these guys. Clean up as many as we can without killing that knight, and wait for the loot to drop. So once I pretty much get through most of the enemies, I'll actually walk right over to the knight and allow him to kill me. And that will allow me to respawn in the exact same spot right before the doors open, and I can do the whole scene right over again without having to watch that cutscene. So as you can see, all we got this time is a blue engram. What we're hoping for are obviously legendaries, or better. Okay, I haven't actually seen an exotic engram, but I've seen quite a few blues. I've seen quite a few, I've only seen 2 purples. But now I'm just gonna let this guy kill me, and you can see I will respawn in the exact same spot. It takes a while because I'm playing such an easy level. It's gonna take him a while to kill me, but once you're on higher levels, it's a little easier because he kills you faster, and you can use your high-powered weapons without, you know, worrying about killing him. So normally I'd use like my light machine gun or my heavy machine gun, sorry, and just fire into these guys. I like to wait until they're pretty much out of here before I start firing, so all my drops happen outside of the door. it's kind of a pain if they actually start dropping inside that door, because you can't go get them until the door opens. So we're just firing into these guys, taking our time. No big deal if I die and I haven't picked anything up. It'll be there waiting for you when you restart the mission after you respawn. So I don't really worry about dying too much. I don't really worry about my performance too much. I do try and get as many headshots as I can, because I've heard, I'm not positive about this, but I've heard that it increases your chance of getting better loot drops, like rare or legendary, if you actually get headshots. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's fun to get headshots anyway. So as you can see, I've died again, and I'll just repeat this process over and over again. Now, the reason I like this better than the one on Earth that I showed you earlier this week is because, frankly, it's just a little more fun to shoot all these guys as they're rushing out the door, as opposed to shooting into that cave. You actually get to play a little bit, as opposed to just standing in there and firing with a scout rifle or whatever. I'm not going to do it for long here, because, frankly, I don't need any of the drops right now. I'm really working on Crucible stuff, so I'm not going to farm for loot right now. But I did want to show you guys what it actually looks like, where it is. And actually, you know what I'll do is I'll die one more time with that engram on the ground, so that you can see that even after I die, the engram will remain there, so you don't have to worry about picking up it before you die. You don't have to get stressed out. It'll just be there when you die, or when you respawn. So I'll respawn in one more time and show you that it's still there. As you can see, there it is. It's still there, waiting for us. I'm just going to mow these guys down. I like to do that. This is actually a legendary machine gun. It is beast mode. So the one thing you got to be careful about here is if you do kill that knight, it changes your spawn. The spawn happens after that knight is dead, so the thralls won't run out. You won't have an opportunity to keep going. You'll have to restart the whole mission from scratch. So that's basically it. You just run in here, start killing people, and you're done. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys have found any more of these spots, or these awesome loot farming spots, let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.